My name is Kaytie. I'm a certified veterinary technician here at the Cedarburg Veterinary Clinic. I have about 10 years of experience in the veterinary field. Today what we are going to talk about is muzzle training for dogs. It is kind of an important thing for your dog to know how to do, especially if you need to muzzle your dog for anything that they aren't particularly happy about. Whether it's kind of like cleaning ears or trimming nails or anything like that. So, or if your dog likes to pick up stuff when you guys are out walking, especially for a dog that has like a sensitive stomach, it's not great if they're like picking up sticks or leaves or, other animals' poop or something like that. We don't like that to happen. So for a lot of those dogs, something like a basket muzzle is really helpful. Hold it down. A basket muzzle is really helpful for that because they can still drink, they can still pant, they can still do everything that they need to do, except for it just doesn't allow them to pick up things that they shouldn't. So very helpful for something like that. So we're gonna show you how to do kind of that while we're working on this. So the idea behind this is to show your dog that it's not a scary thing to have a muzzle put on them. A lot of dogs have kind of these preconceived thoughts about muzzles or have had a bad experience with muzzles, and so they don't like having a muzzle put on them. What we want to do today is show them that that's not a bad thing. So when they see a muzzle next time, it's like, oh, that's cool. I get peanut butter. I get a treat when this happens. So if you've had a dog that has had a bad experience with a muzzle or is a little apprehensive about the muzzle coming towards them, you may want to start with putting the muzzle on the ground, throwing a couple treats around it, and then you're done for the day. Not a big deal. Once you have kind of advanced to having the dog approach the muzzle on a more kind of happier note, then you can start with having them put their face closer to the muzzle and giving them a treat through it. And that's what we're going to show you today. So as you have seen already, my partner in crime today is Leilani. She is a 3-year-old American Bulldog mix. And she is more than happy to help with today's experiment and showing. Okay, so we'll start with the basket muzzle, and we'll put a little peanut butter in this. You can kind of start with the top and the front edges of that, and then just let them lick it off, because we really just want them to know that muzzle means that there's good stuff in there. Look at that. Good job. That's a good Leilani. Once you've kind of gotten them used to that, you can potentially then go ahead and put it over their face, and then you're done. Okay? You can do this with treats as well. Especially with this type of basket muzzle, you can put the treat right in there, and then she goes in and grabs that right away. All right, scooch. Oh, over here. Good. Good. So you put the back. Oh, that didn't work so good. Put the treat right in the basket muzzle, and see how she puts her face right in there to get that. Perfect. Once you've done that a couple times, you can go ahead put the treat in there, have her put her face in there, and snap it in place. Okay? You never want to leave a dog that's muzzled unsupervised, because that's when they kind of get into trouble. Either getting it off on their own, and we don't want to teach them how to do that. Or, especially with the case of the basket muzzle, sometimes they'll chew through these, so that's definitely not what we want to do. So the soft muzzles are more for doing procedures versus the basket muzzles keeping them from chewing on things or picking up things. The soft muzzles allow us to, well, the basket muzzles too, but the soft muzzles allow us to even feed them softer things through them. So peanut butter, softer cheeses, marshmallow fluff, whipped cream, whatever dogs like. So that's always kind of a cool thing to do. You can use peanut butter as well Kind of that same thing. Come here. You can just let the dog lick it while the muzzle's right there. There's something there. There's something there. Nope. Ah. Good. Come here. Good job. Good job. Come here. Come here. That's not how this works. Come on. Front. Sit. Treat. 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 And same thing. Once they've grabbed that treat, snap the muzzle in place. Okay? Perfect. So obviously, Leilani makes this a little easy because she has already been trained on a gentle leader, so she already knows that the gentle leader means that we're going for a walk. She knows that sticking her face through something like this means that she gets a treat. So a lot of times that works a little bit easier too, so sometimes doing that step up works really well for a lot of dogs. But doing it stepwise fashion over a couple of days works a lot better and can make it a lot easier as well, especially for a dog that's already apprehensive about having a muzzle on their face. So taking the time to just letting them see the muzzle, know what the muzzle is, know that seeing the muzzle means that good food is coming, knowing that a very special treat is coming when they see the muzzle can mean the difference between being able to muzzle train a dog and not muzzle train a dog. If you are having trouble figuring out how to do it with your dog, absolutely give us a call, stop in, let us know. We can definitely give you some pointers and some tips because we definitely want to make things safe for you and safe for your dog as well. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, let us know.